Okay, I'm going to try to make a quick video of how I put my crash bars on. Obviously this won't be an actual how-to with me doing it. I've already made video clips of that, but it's multiple ones that go on for about an hour, so I know not everyone's going to want to watch all those, but I'll go ahead and post them on YouTube. But I'm just going to quickly go over everything, how I did it, because there's a process and there's no instructions really on how to do it, just pictures. So pretty much you'll have to install the left side first, since the bottom main bolt head goes on this side. And I had to take this off, or not really take it off, I had to take these two screws off. It'll reveal a third screw. Just loosen, off, tilt it out of the way. It doesn't say to take this off, but I did. The only problem is if you take it off and put this on, you can see I'm missing a bolt there. I couldn't get that second bolt in. The first one is in, the top one is in. So it does give you a lot more room when you take this off. So if you want to go ahead and try with it on, so you don't have to worry about that. But the problem is, if you want, I'm actually glad I did it this way, because if I would have left this on and put this on, well, you can't get the bolt out, because obviously I can't get it in and you can't get it out. So if you were to clean the chain, the front sprocket, which you need to, because a lot of grime builds up there, you need that off. So now I can just take that one screw off, the one bolt, pull it off, and I'll be good to go. I believe this will have to come off first. This comes off. So yeah, take this off, off, second bolt there, off, loose, rotate it. I went in and took this off, like I said, so you won't be able to get that screw in. Okay, so, and then you'll be messing with 3 motor mount bolts. This is one big long one with a spacer on both sides, and then you have 2 separates right here, left side and the right side over there. I'll show you that one close up. As you can see, they'll come with longer bolts to make up for the space, the thickness of the crash bar bracket. The good thing about this is you can put the socket on the bolt head and the nut stays in place. See how it's molded into the engine, so you don't have to worry about it spinning on you. So just you'll take the stock bolt off, and then the nut will just fall out. You'll want to just do this side for now. Don't take the right side off. So pull that stock bolt out. The engine will want to fall down a little. I just took the shield off, bottom shield, whatever you want to call it. Take that off, 4 bolts each side. Take that off, and then I got a jack and a 1x4, and I put it. I'm trying to show you where I put it. Okay, you may not be able to see this. Right on that metal bracket where my light's shining. See that one bolt head there? There's another one right back there. I stuck it right there, kind of on that black bracket and the oil pan. I tried not to put too much on the oil pan, but just be careful with that being aluminum. You don't want to put too much force, but you're not gonna be cranking on that jack much, because it's just gonna move just a little bit. So I did take the horn off that gets it out of the way for the bolt right there. So it's just one little bolt holding it on. Just let it hang. Then so when you're sliding, so you have this bolt off, go ahead and have this off. Okay, take this off, put the jack under with the 1x4, loosen this, go ahead and take this bolt off. then you can go ahead and start taking this big bolt off. The stock one, of course, you won't have spacers. The spacers come with this kit. It'll just be a one big long bolt, and there's a nut on the other side, so you have to either I put a wrench on this side, and I just leaned over the bike, and I had a socket on the other side, and I was just leaning over holding both. It's a real pain in the ass. This is when two people come in handy. So there is a nut on the other side which will spin. It doesn't have anything to hold it still, so you'll have to either just lean over the bike and get it, or have someone else help you. Just keep messing with the jack to level the engine, and pull that bolt out, and then I do it as quick as possible. Get this up here, stick it up here. I went ahead and stuck this on first, not tight, just loose. Just got it up here to hold it in place, and then I held it up, slid that bolt in, and just tightened it just a little bit, then to slide this big long bolt on. You'll have two spacers. Sorry if you can't see them. I'm going to try to make sure I tell you right. I believe it's the big one on the left side and the smaller one on the right. I'm not quite sure, but you'll see it in the instructions. It'll tell you which goes where. But see, there's a nut right there on this side. So, and it would be best to take this plastic off. I didn't do anything with this, with the foot peg holder. I didn't do anything with that. As you can see, this side, it goes under and in right there. So when you have that, when you have this on, go ahead and second, put that on, and third, slide that bolt in. Make sure you use the washers, and have that bad boy in. It'll stay in place with that U-bolt. Then come over here, you'll have the big long bolt sticking out here, and do the same thing here. Well, okay, I lied. Go ahead and tighten that top left bolt. Go ahead and tighten it so you can take this bolt out. So have that tight, and you'll have this bolt in, so it shouldn't shift on you. So take that out, drop the stock bolt out, stock nut, and then slide this up here. Do the same thing. Do the U-bolt first, get it semi-tight there, and then do this second one. Now that's a stock spacer right there where the light is. You'll reuse